Have you ever felt the need for an invisible shield to face the day? Life sometimes throws unexpected challenges, and the feeling of vulnerability can be overwhelming. But what if I told you there's a powerful force, a safe haven, available every sunrise? Psalm 91 offers us exactly that, the promise of divine protection. Imagine starting your day with the certainty that the Lord is by your side, strengthening and guiding you in every step. It's not just a promise, but a tangible reality for those who embrace it. This knowledge isn't just an intellectual exercise, it's a key to unlocking inner peace and confidence during times of uncertainty. You'll learn how to apply the words of Psalm 91 to your daily routine, transforming them into a morning prayer that connects you with the divine, bringing serenity and clarity to your day. Discover how prayer can be more than words. It can be a shield, an inner fortress. Understand the importance of trusting in God's power, the strength that empowers you to face challenges with serenity, and the hope that the Lord will fight for you. Learn to use Psalm 91 as a guide for a more focused, confident, and spiritually connected day. We live in a world filled with challenges, where uncertainty and pressure can consume us. The daily rush, responsibilities, and worries can deeply affect us, leaving us exhausted and without the clarity needed to deal with obstacles. In these moments, we often feel the need for greater support, a force that sustains and guides us. Psalm 91, a sacred text rich in meaning, offers exactly that, the promise of divine protection. It invites us to seek refuge in the Lord, to trust in His power, and to strengthen ourselves in His presence. In a world that often exposes us to uncertainties and pressures, the message of hope and security from Psalm 91 is more vital than ever. Understanding Psalm 91 goes beyond simply reading the verses. It's crucial to understand the historical and cultural context in which it was written. Imagine a people amidst wars, persecution, and constant threats. In this scenario, Psalm 91 emerges as a message of hope and comfort, offering a vision of protection and security amidst adversity. To deeply understand the importance of Psalm 91, we need to recognize that it presents us with an invitation to trust. It's a call to place our faith in God, to open ourselves to His protection, and to rely on His strength. This means acknowledging our vulnerability while embracing the certainty that the Lord will fight for us. Fundamental to this understanding are the concepts of shelter and protection. Psalm 91 invites us to seek the hiding place of the Most High, a place of spiritual security and refuge. It is in this shelter that we find the strength to face challenges and the assurance that the Lord will preserve us. This understanding is essential to internalize the message of Psalm 91 and apply it to our daily lives. Discover how Psalm 91 can transform your day. Subscribe now to receive more insights into morning prayer and divine protection. Share your experiences and reflections in the comments. Together, let's deepen our spiritual journey. Your feedback is valuable. To apply Psalm 91 to our daily lives, we need to set clear goals. The primary objective is to develop a deep trust in divine protection, transforming morning prayer into a moment of connection and strengthening. How can we achieve this? First, set aside a specific time for morning prayer. It can be 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or whatever time you can dedicate, but make it a time reserved exclusively for connecting with God. Don't worry if it's not perfect. The important thing is the commitment. Remember that prayer doesn't have to be formal. You can thank God for another day, ask for wisdom and guidance, or simply express your fears and concerns. The key is sincerity. Imagine prayer as a dialogue with your Creator. A helpful strategy is to meditate on the verses of Psalm 91. Focus on each promise of protection and care. Notice how these verses apply to your current life. You can write down your thoughts and feelings, creating a prayer journal. Another important step is practicing gratitude. When you wake up, thank God for all the blessings you already possess. This positive attitude will strengthen your connection with the divine and help you see God's protection in your life, even during challenging times. Imagine waking up amidst a storm of worries. The day seems filled with challenges, and the feeling of vulnerability is almost unbearable. The pressure of work, family responsibilities, or simply the uncertainty of the future can leave us overwhelmed, not knowing where to begin. This is when the need for a spiritual anchor becomes crucial. This turning point, this moment of vulnerability, is exactly when Psalm 91 comes alive. It's not just an ancient text, but a powerful tool for dealing with daily burdens. Imagine the strength of knowing that even amidst the storm, there is a safe haven, a presence that protects and guides you. Amidst the hustle and bustle, we often forget to seek this refuge. Routine consumes us, pressures accumulate, and the feeling of being alone can be overwhelming. This is the crucial point, where a lack of clarity and focus can lead to hasty decisions or a sense of powerlessness. Psalm 91 offers us a different path. It invites us to acknowledge our fragility and, at the same time, to trust in divine strength. This text teaches us to seek the Lord's shelter, to place our faith in His protection, even when circumstances seem adverse. The key is to understand that in this moment of crisis, morning prayer is not an option, but a necessity. It is the time to seek divine guidance, to ask for strength and wisdom to face the day's challenges, and to recognize that the Lord will fight for you even when you feel small and insignificant. To understand the promise of the Lord will fight for you, we need to delve into the foundations of Psalm 91. This psalm is a hymn of protection and trust in God, offering a path to face life's challenges with faith and hope. First, we need to understand the concept of the hiding place of the Most High. It's not just a physical place, but a state of mind, a spiritual refuge where we seek divine protection and guidance. Imagine it as an invisible shield, an inner fortress that protects us from negative influences. Second, morning prayer is a crucial tool to activate this hiding place. By starting the day in prayer, we establish a direct connection with God, asking for wisdom, guidance, and strength to face the challenges ahead. This regular practice strengthens our faith and helps us stay focused on our goals. Third, trust is fundamental. Psalm 91 invites us to trust fully in divine protection. This doesn't mean ignoring problems, but trusting that God is with us, guiding and strengthening us in every step. Imagine trust as a foundation, supporting us even in times of uncertainty. A practical example. When facing a challenge at work, instead of panicking, we can pray for wisdom and discernment. Instead of being discouraged by adversity, we can trust that God is with us, guiding us to the best solution. Another example, imagine a situation of fear or anxiety. Instead of succumbing to panic, we can seek refuge in the Lord, remembering the promises of Psalm 91. Morning prayer helps us cultivate this trust. Finally, gratitude is an essential component. Thanking God for the blessings received, even the small ones, strengthens our connection with God and helps us maintain a positive perspective. By practicing gratitude, we acknowledge God's presence in our lives, even in the most challenging moments. Applying Psalm 91 to our daily lives allows us to face challenges with more confidence. Imagine an important presentation at work. Instead of worrying about the outcome, pray for wisdom and clarity. Visualize the presentation flowing naturally and trust that God will guide you. A common obstacle is a lack of time. To create a morning prayer habit, try waking up 15 minutes earlier. This small adjustment can make a big difference. Or, if mornings are very busy, find a time during the day to meditate on the verses of Psalm 91. Another challenge is doubt. When doubt arises, remember the promises of Psalm 91. Mentally repeat the verses that comfort you, reminding yourself that you are not alone. Practice visualizing divine protection enveloping you. Imagine a family conflict. Instead of reacting impulsively, pray for wisdom and discernment. Try to understand the other person's point of view and ask God to guide the conversation toward a peaceful resolution. Visualize the situation resolving harmoniously. Sometimes routine distances us from prayer. To maintain the habit, create a ritual. Use a specific object, music, or place for your morning prayer time. This will help create positive associations and maintain consistency. If lack of focus is a problem, try meditation. Even a few minutes of meditation can help calm your mind and focus on prayer. This will help you connect better with the words of Psalm 91. Try using deep breathing techniques to calm your mind before prayer. To go beyond practical application, we need to understand Psalm 91 as a shield against anxiety. Anxiety, a common problem in our times, can consume us and prevent us from living fully. Psalm 91 teaches us to replace fear with trust in God. Imagine someone constantly worried about the future. Instead of drowning in worries, they can use Psalm 91 as an antidote. Remember, morning prayer is not just a request, but an act of faith. It's a moment to strengthen trust in God. Another important aspect is perseverance. Psalm 91 doesn't promise an easy path, but encourages us to continue on our faith journey, even when storms seem relentless. Imagine an entrepreneur facing a seemingly insurmountable obstacle. Instead of giving up, they can use Psalm 91 as a source of inspiration, remembering the promise of divine protection. An interesting case study is people who have faced great losses or trauma. By using Psalm 91 as a basis for their prayers, they found a safe haven and found the strength to move forward. Perseverance in prayer, based on trust in God, was the crucial point to overcome their adversities. The key is to connect daily practice with deep faith. Morning prayer based on Psalm 91 is not just a routine, but a faith exercise that strengthens our spirit and connects us with the divine. This consistent practice allows us to face challenges with more serenity and confidence. Finally, remember that the spiritual journey is continuous. Psalm 91 is not a destination, but a path. By practicing morning prayer, meditation, and gratitude, we become more resilient and connected with the divine presence, strengthening our ability to face any obstacle with confidence. Numerous studies demonstrate the correlation between spiritual practices and mental well-being. Studies show that individuals who cultivate prayer and meditation routines tend to have lower levels of stress and anxiety. This reinforces the importance of morning prayer as a tool for dealing with daily pressures. A study published in the scientific Journal of Positive Psychology analyzed the relationship between gratitude practice and resilience. The results indicated a significant positive correlation, demonstrating how gratitude, an essential component of morning prayer, can strengthen the ability to cope with adversity. A real-life example is business leaders who use prayer as a fundamental part of their routines. These leaders, by connecting with something greater than themselves, demonstrate a greater capacity to deal with pressures and make more balanced decisions. This practice strengthens their resilience and decision-making. A notable case is high-performance athletes who use faith as a motivational factor. Morning prayer based on texts like Psalm 91 can provide the strength and perseverance needed to overcome challenges and achieve goals. They use faith as fuel for overcoming. Furthermore, the practice of morning prayer based on Psalm 91 can positively influence interpersonal relationships. By cultivating inner peace and trust in God, people tend to deal with conflicts with more serenity and compassion. This strengthens relationships and creates a more harmonious environment. Studies show that consistent morning prayer, combined with other spiritual practices, can contribute to a more balanced and meaningful life. The pursuit of greater well-being and connection with the divine through Psalm 91 can bring concrete and positive results in personal and professional life. Now let's address some questions that may arise about the daily practice of Psalm 91. Many people wonder if it's necessary to follow a specific ritual. The truth is that simplicity is the key. It can be as simple as reading a few verses and asking for divine guidance. The important thing is the connection. And what about time? It doesn't have to be an hour. Even 5 minutes of morning prayer can make a huge difference. The secret is consistency. Think about how a small daily investment can generate great results over time. And if I feel lost during prayer, it's completely normal. The key is patience. Sometimes the spiritual journey is a process of discovery. Don't worry if there aren't immediate answers. Keep practicing and clarity will emerge. Another common question is if faith is enough. Of course it is, but daily practice, such as morning prayer based on Psalm 91, strengthens faith. It's like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. And this applies to our connection with the divine. Some people find it difficult to find time to pray. The solution is to create a habit, waking up 10 minutes earlier, or using waiting time in traffic, for example. It's about finding spaces in your routine. A study shows that 70% of people who created this habit were able to maintain consistency. Finally, remember that Psalm 91 is a guide, not a rule. Adapt it to your reality. The important thing is the search for connection with the divine and trust in His power. And above all, patience and persistence. The journey of faith is a personal path, and Psalm 91 is a tool to guide you on this journey. In short, Psalm 91 invites us to a daily encounter with the divine, offering a powerful tool to deal with life's challenges. Morning prayer based on this psalm connects us with divine protection and guidance, building an inner fortress to face adversity. By applying the insights shared here, you are building a solid foundation for a more peaceful, confident, and spiritually connected life. The key is consistent practice, even if it's for just a few minutes. This will help you cultivate trust in God and find serenity amidst the daily hustle. Imagine starting each day with the certainty that the Lord is by your side, guiding and protecting you. This certainty transforms how you face challenges, inspiring resilience and perseverance. By practicing morning prayer, you are cultivating a deeper relationship with the divine, which positively impacts all aspects of your life. The benefits are diverse. Greater mental clarity, more sound decision-making, healthier interpersonal relationships, and a profound sense of inner peace. You will feel more confident in facing challenges and more grateful for the blessings received. Now, it's time to put it into practice. Set aside time for morning prayer, even if it's just a few minutes. Remember the verses of Psalm 91 and meditate on God's promises. Share your experiences and insights in the comments. Together, we can strengthen our spiritual journey and inspire each other. Remember, the spiritual journey is a continuous path of discovery and growth. Psalm 91 is just a starting point, a beacon that illuminates the path towards a life more connected with the divine. Each morning, as you connect with the divine presence, you strengthen yourself to face challenges and celebrate victories. Reflect on the promises of Psalm 91. Imagine the peace and serenity that flows from within, guiding your decisions and strengthening your journey. Morning prayer based on this psalm is not just a ritual, but a powerful tool for cultivating confidence and resilience. The key to a full and meaningful life lies in consistency. By cultivating the practice of morning prayer, you are building a solid foundation for a more balanced and harmonious life in harmony with your faith. Each day is an opportunity to connect with the divine and find strength to move forward. Don't forget that the spiritual journey is personal. Psalm 91 is a guide, not a rule. Adapt it to your reality your needs, and your way of connecting with the divine. Continue to explore other sacred texts, seeking new inspiration and strengthening your faith. And above all, remember, you are not alone on this journey. The Lord is with you, guiding and protecting you. Continue to seek your refuge in the divine and allow Psalm 91 to be a constant light on your path. May each sunrise be a new beginning, filled with hope and faith.